You know, when we started, you know, Sako said, tell your neighbor, say neighbor. MCJP said, tell your neighbor, say neighbor. That is called audience analysis. Public speakers or MCs do that a lot to ensure that everybody is listening. You know, it sounds very good to be sure that everybody is listening. But some MCs take it a step higher, and then it looks like you are threatening your neighbor. Say, tell your neighbor, say neighbor, say neighbor. It is well with you. It is well with you. Tell your neighbor, say neighbor, neighbor. I'll be more successful than you this year. It sounds good till you sit beside the wrong person. A young man sat beside his project supervisor. The MC said, tell your neighbor, say neighbor. He said, neighbor, I'll be more successful than you this year. I'll be more successful than you this year. 4 years ago, it's still in chapter 1. If you have been having a beautiful time since you got in here tonight, put your hands together for Jesus. DAMOLA is my name, and I'm so happy to be here again tonight. You know, I always advise people that as Nigerian people, we should love ourselves. Irrespective of where you are from, love yourselves. And apart from that, I also tell people that we should avoid hate speeches. Don't say anything that will hurt any other person. And aside that, I always advise people to be careful of the things they buy in traffic. Somebody bought an iPhone 7 in traffic, 12.2. As I speak with you, the guy is not feeling fine. That was the first iPhone I saw with 3 SIM and pin mount charging port. In a normal iPhone, if you turn it on, you will see an apple that they've eaten small out of it. This particular iPhone, they've eaten the entire apple. They replace it with a few. As I speak with you, the guy is not feeling fine. But you know, I love church. I love church so much because gone are the days that we go to church 8 a.m. by 4 p.m. you are still there. Nowadays, between 8 and 12, you can have 3 services. That is not the best part of services for me. The best part nowadays is the way they recognize first timers. If you're a first timer nowadays, they recognize you and appreciate you specially. Before, as a first timer, you will stand up, they will shake you on the left and right, they will sing you are welcome in their name, and you will sit down. But nowadays, because you're a first timer, they can give you jollof rice and salad. After a 1 hour 30-minute service, they can give you rice and fried fowl. After a 1 hour 45-minute service, there was this young man that came from his hometown. The first church he went to on a Sunday morning, 8 a.m. service. By 9:45, everything was over. At the end of the service, they gave him jollof rice, fried egg, and fried fish. He said, is that how they do it here? He went to another one the following Sunday. 2-hour service. At the end of the service, they gave him shawarma, pizza, fried egg, and fried fowl. He went to another one the following Sunday. 1 hour 25-minute service. At the end of the service, they gave him jollof rice, fried egg, and fried fish. From that day, he started becoming a first timer for a living. That was what he was doing professionally. He did not do his research well. He entered the church. 8 a.m. service. He thought business as usual. 9:45, everything will be over. When it was around 3:30, that was when they just started preaching. When it was around 6:30, they said, if you're a first timer, stand up. Aggressively stood up. They said, follow that sister to the back. The sister said, you are welcome. This is Brother Timothy. He will talk to you about discipleship. That one talk for 1 hour. This is Sister Stella. She will talk to you about mentorship. That one talk for 1 hour. This is Brother Titus. He will talk to you about stewardship. That one talk for 1 hour. When it was 9:30 p.m., his eyes were red. He had not eaten from his house. The only motivation he had was the takeaway pack he was looking at in front of him. He said at least at the end of everything we'll go with something. When it was 10 p.m., they gave him the takeaway pack. It was very heavy. He did not open it. The church is somewhere inside Yanya. He trekked halfway. By the time he got home, ladies and gentlemen, he sat on the floor. By the time he opened the takeaway pack, ladies and gentlemen, he saw 16 CDs of messages, 24 bulletins of messages. The only edible thing inside was 1 tom-tom. From that day, he started attending online services. As I speak with you, he has relocated to his hometown. You know, thank you. Last year Christmas, one uncle gave his cousin a car. This man has never given anybody anything in their family. Very stingy, reputed for his stinginess. If somebody gives you a car, and the first thing the person is telling you is, well, you don't really need to fix much. Just change the light and one or two. It is problem. They gave this guy the car. This guy was wondering, uncle, you gave me car. You have never given anybody recharge card. Give me car. The guy did not know that there was problem until they handed the keys over to him. One car, a bunch of keys. The key to start the car is different from the key to open the door. The key to open the boot is different from the key to open the bonnet. He started the car was going. They did not tell him the car cannot reverse. As I speak with you, he went to go and turn in Ore. 3 months ago, he's still in traffic. You know. We were taught in school that there are two broad classes of animals. We're told that we have the wild animals and we have the domestic animals. We're told that wild animals stay in the bush and domestic animals live among men. Domestic animals can be categorized into two. We have those that are for consumption and we have those that are pets. Those that are for consumption are bought deliberately or are given as gifts, and those that are for pets, those that are for consumption end up in the pot. But those that are pets are bought deliberately or are given as gifts. Examples of pets: we have dog, we have cat. Examples of those for consumption: we have goat, we have fowl, and so on and so forth. But there is one animal. It looks like a domestic animal, but it has every attribute of a wild animal. Dead or alive, it is a terrorist. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about rat. Terrible animals. A rat does not have specific food. It can eat anything. That is why it always behaves anyhow. Among other things, a rat can decide to eat your certificate. It will first eat your VC signature. If you went to Unilag, it can eat uni and leave lag. If you had a 2-1, it can eat 2 and leave 1. If you had a first class, it can eat first and leave class. If you wrote WAEC, you had 5 A's and 6 F. It can eat all the A's and leave all the F. It will not look as if you work in vain. If you are now frustrated and you decide to kill the rat with a stick, you chase it around your house, you will break your TV, break all your glass plates, the rat will still escape. If you now decide to kill it with rat poison, it will die. But it will not die where you can see it. It can decide to die inside your suit. It can decide to die inside your shoe. It can decide to die inside the AC. That the day you turn it on, there's a special release. The day you now find it, you now say, okay, you don't know it has given birth to 12. And the journey continues. DAMOLA is my name. Have a beautiful.
Put me in the seculars and ill rappers. Not just brag about God, then kill. Put me in the seculars and ill rappers. Not just brag about God, then kill rappers. Put me in the seculars and ill rappers. And I just brag about God.
Come on, put your hands together for DAMOLA one more time.